focused on this image lately. My mind is racing, million miles a minute. No time to slide, I guess I'm bad with distance. I never text you back lately, my thoughts they drifted around the shots to keep us.
Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk TV. I'm your host, Michael Renard, and
Joseph Bazin, motherfucking Chico Suave, the whitest Chico you know.
Raz Chico, you know, is back with the black watermelon papicito in the house. Cash App. Cash App me, that's my Cash App name.
W-A-T-R-E. Spell out the whole shit.
For real. But, yeah, well, we're back with another episode. Joe got the Rona shot.
Yeah, I did, bruh. I motherfucking was stuck in a night terror. I was stuck in bed for like 2 days.
Sleep paralysis.
Yeah, basically. Like just staring at the roof. Body hurting. And I was just like, damn, is this how it's gonna end, bruh? Is this how it's gonna, you know?
The vaccine got my ass.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm not even gonna survive this shit.
I was like thinking to myself, yo,
Mama.
if I die from this shit, mama, my auntie, you know, all that shit, I was gonna be like, man, they got me fucked up.
They got me fucked up.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, at least you're here today, walking, living, breathing. I'm still not gonna get the shot until next year. Fuck that shit. FDA approved. How they gonna? Okay, look. Here's my only clap back to the government. They say, do not get anything unless it's FDA approved. They also say, get the coronavirus shot. It is not FDA approved. They coinciding. Hey, I'm trying to make my decision based off what they said too, which is basically go by based off FDA approved. You know what I'm saying?
I just did it so the people around me would just shut up.
Who's trying to tell you get it?
Everybody.
Your mama?
Not everybody. Not you guys. Not you or X. You feel me?
Yeah.
But everybody else.
I feel you. So you folded under pressure.
Yeah, it was just driving me insane. Like it's like, okay, you want me to get it? Fine then. Shut the fuck up.
Are you still gonna be wearing your mask?
Maybe. You know why?
Why?
Cause low key with the mask,
You
right?
can still get it.
Nah, with
Did
the
you know that?
yeah, I know. But the mask, I like wearing the mask low key because sometimes it's like it stops you from talking and having needless conversations with people that you don't have to have. Like it's like, it's the mask. You can't hear me.
6 feet.
Yeah.
6 feet.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like,
Nah, yeah.
I don't
I
know.
mean, look, man. Like I said, my take on this whole coronavirus pandemic vaccine bullshit. I'm not anti-vax. I'm not out a lot, especially at work where I'm in contact with a lot of people like that. So I'm just staying safe, waiting it out a little bit longer for the vaccine to like be better. Maybe it's just one shot by that time, and then boom, take that shit.
damn.
Yeah.
You know,
But it might conflict with certain things. I ain't gonna lie, cause winter's coming, right? And I feel like family was talking about going on a cruise or some shit. If you going on a cruise, hey, I'd feel 100 times better if I had a vaccine shot than going there raw, nigga. You feel me? That shit would be like, I feel like you'd get the Rona in like one day. So yeah,
and you probably won't get it from the people. You could probably get it from the workers
type.
because they've been everywhere.
They've been everywhere.
They literally went to another country for a little bit.
That's true. I never even thought about that. It might not even be from the tourists. It might be from the people that are working on this shit.
Yeah, or like when you know
Or when you get off,
you know when you get to Cancun. Oh, here's Cancun, and then they just have those little
get the Rona,
spots.
come back to America, infect like 16 other people. They go back to wherever they live, infect like 200 other people.
But low key, a cruise ship is literally just an excuse to just drink and be a slob.
I'm not excited. I've heard about cruise ships. They don't sound too exciting. So I'm not really excited, and especially if I'm going with family, older people and shit.
It's no, you might
It might be more relaxing. I might be
everybody's on the Henny, you feel me?
Hey,
I'm just saying.
what do you mean? What you say? What you mean? I'm trying to be on that. Hey, I'm gonna go there and be like, hey, hey,
I just said, you don't know what's gonna happen.
hey, hey.
But like at the same time, is literally everybody on the cruise ship is just gone out of their mind, bro. When you look at people, bro, they're just fucked up, bro. They're just walking around. They drank their 5th Henny bottle. They finished their 5th
That
Henny bottle.
Henny?
Whatever you want. Jameson for certain people. Shout out X.
Shout out X.
Beers. You feel me? Yo, people really be on.
The Mexicans got like 48 cases of beer on, like right next to them. The fucking what's X? Salvadorian or some shit.
No, Panamanian.
The Panamanians got the Jameson right next to them. The black people got the Hennessy. they got the Crown Royal.
The Dominicans got Don Julio.
Don Julio, Jose Cuervo.
Yeah.
You know, they got that and shit. It's just like, you know, whatever. The Asians got the sake.
Nah, Yo, this is one thing that like.
Them sushi lovers.
Nah.
I hate how when I go to like Japanese restaurants and they only got sake, I'm like, where the Hennessy at?
Bro, real Asian people drink Hennessy, bro. Like in America, in the United States.
Oh no, yeah.
Because
course,
like
but...
the people who drink sake.
Nah, you gotta be cultured, bro. There's no way you Asian automatically buying Hennessy, nigga.
Hey, I don't know. There's some.
You
Asians.
gotta have some American in
Nah,
your
look. The Asian people I know, right? Because what you gotta think of it like this: Asians are so far and few between, right? Obviously, there's a large population in California, right, or here,
New York,
right? Yeah, so they can create their own culture. But like, think about
for the most part, they're separated.
Yeah, think about being like the only Asian in motherfucking North Dakota.
You're gonna be white.
Yeah. That's the only culture there. You feel me?
I've seen it.
So they're probably gonna drink what white people drink. Or imagine they're an Asian who was in South Central LA.
What's in South Central LA? That's the hood.
Like yeah. That's like Boys in the Hood.
Okay. Ricky. But nah, bruh. Like that's rare still, bruh. Asians drinking Hennessy.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out the Asians drinking. If you out here watching this podcast, leave a thumbs up.
Shout out my Asians drinking Hennessy.
Shout out my Asians drinking Hennessy.
Yeah,
hey, put that on a shirt. Asians drinking Hennessy.
Hey, we need a, you know what I mean?
Unite.
What I was I don't know. I'm just saying that like. I just say Asians drinking Hennessy, bro.
I feel you, bro. But hey, man, on the topic of alcohol, what's your favorite alcohol? I had this dude by my job the other day came by and dropped off like he let me take a sip of some shit. I don't know what it's called, bro. I think it was Crown Royal. It was one time it was Crown Royal. That's a good vibe. You feel me? That's like Hennessy. And then there was some other shit, but that shit was nice. I forgot the name. I need to get the name.
To me, I'm not really an alcohol fan, but what I do like is
it's starting to grow in me because like everywhere I go now, bruh, it's like I need alcohol in order to sedate the pain of boredom. Sometimes with other people, not even like with the person I'm with. Sometimes with just like other people, like you notice how alcohol just relaxes people. It's like, and it doesn't have to be me, cause I could be like that off jump, right? I could be like, okay, that's what we doing. All right, cool. But for most regular common people that go to like 9-to-5 jobs or whatever, like most common regular people, they need alcohol to like low key relax and shit. So it's like, all right.
I mean, look,
we could do that.
I drink a beer here and there. You feel me?
Yeah.
I fuck with it. But I don't try to rely on alcohol as like a, you know what I mean?
No, I feel you. To me, it's like I feel like I'm always in control because I never go far, obviously, also. So it's like it's okay.
The only time I'll take a shot is like I'm quitting a job, and I'll take a shot right before work, and then I'm working the whole day like I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm putting in half
but
my energy.
I mean, like if you go out to like dinner or if you go to like an event and there's wine and you like get drunk off some wine, you feel me? Like that shit's a vibe. I like being an adult and you could do that now. Remember when you were a kid and then everybody having a beer and you just there like,
yeah.
fuck y'all niggas. Now I be going places like family gatherings with my girl, for example.
Where the beer?
Yeah, it's like give me a beer. Or like the whole bar. I'm just like fuck it, nigga.
Yeah. No, I feel because sometimes too it's like nobody really talking to you. You just kind of came because you trying to celebrate something, but at the same time,
and you need to be lit. So you not. Yeah. That's another thing I noticed too. You're not gonna be in a good vibe until you lit. You know what I mean? You in a good vibe, but you're not gonna be in a good vibe until you lit. Cause you're not really talking to people. You just gotta be in a vibe.
Because when you just in a vibe, music could be playing and you could just be staying there.
Exactly.
And be like, oh, I fuck with the music. Boom, boom.
The music alone is just like your fucking like your reason to live.
Yeah. Yeah, because when nobody's talking to you or like you're in a party and it's like kind of weird,
and the music also helps other people like start dancing and shit. So then that's a whole vibe. So then if there's a lot of people dancing, you could just vibe out and just be vibing to the music and just watching the people dance. You know what I mean?
You remember that one dude from like a party we went to like a long time ago when we were jits, like. Where it was he was just trying to mac on every girl possible.
Oh yeah, dude, buddy with the dreads.
Yeah,
the little dreads. Yeah, I remember. Shout
like,
out.
Think if I were there sober, it would have been like. It would have just been.
I would have gone home.
Yeah, it would have been weird. But because I was drunk, it was just I was talking to other people. You know what I mean?
That was a bus.
Yeah,
that was a bus.
Yeah.
Remember what happened to Shawty?
Yeah.
That night was a bust, bro. That shit was fun at first. Like ping pong was first. It was fun.
Yeah.
After that, it was like, oh, that was quick.
Yeah. It just but that's where lick helps. Lick is a blessing in the most awkward situations.
Exactly. Yeah.
But at the
because then the most fucked up shit could be happening, and you're just like, wow.
Yeah. On to the next one.
On to the next one. You're like, you're still having like a good time and shit. You're like, all right, whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And can I say that when you're on lick and some fucked up shit is happening, 9 times out of 10, you're okay with it.
Yeah.
Like you don't feel nothing. You're like, you're happy still. You're like, You're just glad it's not happening to you.
Yeah.
Type shit.
But also that's a bad thing too, because I feel like eventually you might get into the mindset where it's like,
it depends.
Crazy shit has to happen, when you get lit.
Oh.
You get what I'm saying? When that starts becoming a norm.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying?
No, but I mean, what do you mean? Like you have to go drunk?
Nah.
Or what are you talking about?
It's just like I feel like sometimes people get drunk and they instigate. You feel me? Like I feel like you could be at a party and when people start to get drunk, they instigate because they just want to see some crazy shit.
Oh, so like somebody instigate people that are drunk, other drunk people, to do some shit. For example. Nah, I mean you just an asshole at that point.
Nah, but what I'm saying is that's why like now like. The only time I really drink is around like friends, you feel me?
But at the same time, you can instigate me all you want. I ain't gonna fold under like the instigation. You know what I mean? Like I'm not.
But what I'm saying is what happens if the instigator, right, is able to instigate on one party.
Yeah, and it fucks it
all
all
and that
up.
dude punches you. You're gonna be like,
no, of course. But no, at the same time, like I said, you handle it like an adult. But because the instigation ain't really shit. Because then the other person going to want to do something with you. And you're going to be like, nah, bruh. Chill.
Bro, I'm going to be honest with you.
This nigga just
There's no such thing as an adult. Because I've met adults, right, who still...
Nah, there are some people that are still adulty.
No.
But they all have their faults. I ain't gonna lie. And one thing about us, someone like me, for example, I'd say that I could be immature in places where I need to be more mature. But I think I'm more of an adult than most fucking adults. You know what I mean? And I've realized that. And I'm just like, that's crazy. That's crazy. As far as like responsibility, commitment, all this other like qualities that you need to have as a human being, I feel like
Rational thought.
yeah, I feel like you might have that more often than somebody you consider to be like older than you and more wise and shit like that. You might have more of that than they do.
Yeah.
And simply, it might just be because you're young and you haven't gone through a lot of shit that's broken your will. But I don't think that's the case. For me, anything that's broken my will just makes me stronger and stronger. You feel me? So.
So back to what I'm saying. I'd rather I'd rather drink with strong-willed people. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you though.
That's who I rather. I rather be around people who are great. You feel me? Because I feel like whenever you hang around people who are always for the betterment, they know how to get fucked up but responsible.
They know, yeah, and they know how to keep a conversation while getting fucked. Like right now, we're having a beer and we're talking. You feel me? Other motherfuckers, and we're still talking like relevant shit. Other motherfuckers, they start having a beer or two. It's like logic goes out the window. They just want to turn the fuck up. They get crazy. Yeah. It's like the premonition of when you smoke, and then you turn weird.
Yeah.
But you drink and then you go ham or you go crazy. And sometimes it's not even you go ham or you go crazy. It's just like your whole it's just not the vibe anymore. I don't know. Alcohol's a dangerous drug. Don't do crack, kids.
Don't do anything. Like if you aren't mentally able to have the willpower to stop yourself.
I'm still fucking with alcohol though.
Yeah.
All that being said.
No.
Because that's lately. I'm 22. Lately, that's what I've been enjoying.
No, but you just can't go overboard.
No, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta stay healthy. You feel me?
Yeah. No, of course. That's another thing too. You gotta balance it out. Like me, I drink. A lot of times when I'm out, like when I'm out at a restaurant and I get like alcohol, you know what I do? I get water with it. And in between literally like a glass of alcohol, I'll have the whole glass of water. In between the whole glass of alcohol, I'll have the whole glass of water. I wake up feeling okay. 9 times out of 10, I wake up feeling fine.
You just gotta know. I feel like it's just when we're young, you feel me? We just trying to.
Yeah, we have a little pep to our step.
Yeah,
but that's capital because I know myself when I'm not working out or drinking water or shit like that, and I drink alcohol, for example, I'm bad with that. That's why I consider myself not an alcohol person, because I'll wake up feeling like shit. And lately I've been drinking pretty casually, like normal people drink, and I be feeling perfectly normal. Maybe I'm turning into a drinker.
Or maybe you unknowingly know how to make yourself not feel like shit. Because I guarantee you.
And then I balance it with meditating, and I'm everything that we've been learning, always learn. I've incorporated in my life in some sort of way to like maintain some form of balance. Because that's just what you got to do as you grow and older to get better and better at the game. You feel me? So.
No, of course. So I mean, if you don't keep what you learn, then what you not learning?
I think that's the biggest difference between somebody like me and you. One thing I noticed about me and you is like we don't change. We change, but we don't change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's a good thing too. Because a lot of people change, but they change everything about them. And when you change everything about yourself, you forget the basics. You forget certain things. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know.
That's where I kind of started off when I took 3 shrooms.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
I gotta do shrooms again. I haven't done shrooms in a minute.
Well, I'm not going to 3 shrooms, right?
I ain't doing 3.
But
I do like 2.5.
Nah. Right now I only microdose if I ever had the chance, because it just puts me in a like nothing. I don't see shit. It just puts me in a more creative mind space.
Yeah, that's true. Low key. When you do too much, you really don't want that one, because that one you're actually kind of tripping out.
Yeah. You can't tell what's reality and what isn't.
You what I like about shrooms is low key the calm down. The part where you're starting to realize everything about life and everything about everything. You know what I mean? That part is the part that I really want. But the peak and shit, that's like when you take a lot and then you like shit starts distorting and all that bullshit. Fuck that. Not fuck that, but you gotta experience it once, and then after that it's like whatever.
It's always good to like. I feel like it's good to microdose that shit.
A lot of people do that, by the way. They take shrooms like once a year or some form of like psychedelic periodically to help them like.
I don't think it's good to do it every day.
No.
But I feel like once a year,
Yeah.
that sounds
Once a
perfectly
year,
fine.
once every 6 months. I used to say once every 6 months, but I find myself doing it like once every 8,
Because
9
you don't
months.
really need it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, because I feel like it's medicine for the brain.
I don't see how someone could get addicted to psychedelics.
Okay, so the people who get addicted to it, right, is because
They must just keep getting it or something. I don't know.
No, you gotta think about it. Because what it does is it makes, depending on where they go is real or not, it transports you to places where you can get information about yourself and what you have to do for the free ski, right?
Yes, but if you do it so often, like the people that do it every day, unless we're talking about microdosers are different. But if you're a motherfucker that do like shrooms like a lot, like, and not every day. I don't think people do shrooms like every day, because don't your body like kind of have a tolerance to it the next day? But people that do it like really often, like I don't understand that. To me, it's like, bruh.
It's called psychonauts. It's called like, it's people who basically they're just stuck on it.
Those are the people to me that they could accidentally have a trip where they get lost.
Hey, X told me about a story that something about somebody close to him. He's in Colorado. Apparently, the dude, rest in peace, he fucking was tripping and like ran out a fucking building because he was tripping heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's another thing. When you do psychedelics, you really got to be careful with where you're at, because one time I was tripping off of some psychedelics. I ain't gonna cap, and I was outside, like I was driving, and the one thing I could tell you about like the whole experience of what happened was just that it made me realize that something could happen and change the vibe of whatever's going to happen next so quick. Like we could be chilling right now, right? And let's say somebody comes to rob the house. Now the whole vibe of us just having a podcast completely flips by just one action. Just like you hear like the door gets kicked down. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's one thing that psychedelic trip showed me. And when you're on shrooms, you're not completely like, in tune with the sober people. So you might be like a little, over your head or something. So you need to like not.
You need a trip sitter.
You need not even a trip sitter, but at least
like if you're gonna do a lot, you need a trip sitter.
Yeah, you definitely need a trip sitter if you're gonna do a lot.
You need somebody who's just gonna be there.
Because you're gonna do shit that you would normally not do. 100%.
Yeah.
Like walk out your house and then walk over there and do, like, you know what I mean? You're definitely gonna do some weird shit like that.
Because in your brain, you're like in another world.
Another world. This shit makes me want to do shrooms even fucking more talking about it.
Low key, the only thing, if I were to like tell people to do, the max I would tell people that you need to do, like this is a need, right? In my belief, you need to at least take 1 gram.
I was gonna say 1.5, 1 to 1.5.
Yeah,
at least.
Yeah, because that will give you a whole new appreciation for just life, and
you might stop being a complete douchebag.
Yeah,
for 1 second of your fucking life.
Yeah, because it really like it really tells your brain everything it needs to know at that moment. Mm-hmm. Like everything you're doing wrong, it tells you like
it'll happen like in order, in a weird way. Like as time goes by, like for me, I was like, wow, that's why we do that, or wow, you know what I mean? Like just one after another, just like a lot of things that you took for granted. You might have already knew it, but you're like, oh.
Like, you know what I realized the first time I took shrooms, 1.5? I realized that the reason why I like McDonald's is not because of the food, but because whenever I eat McDonald's, in my head, it's synonymous to family. Like, in my head, when I relate McDonald's, I relate it to family because I remember all the commercials when I was a little kid.
You relate McDonald's to family.
Yeah, because all the commercials as a little kid, it was ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. And it's like a mom with like a kid and then the kid's playing, you feel me? And like that's why like I would crave McDonald's, is because I would get it with my family. You get what I'm saying? Because my family's even they are like just brainwashed by the advertisement that McDonald's is like for the fam.
That's advertisement working right there.
And that's what I realized on shrooms.
Yeah.
And that's why I stayed away from McDonald's after that.
I feel you, bro.
I'll eat it like if it's the only thing there is, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, fuck, might as well. I only got like this much money, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I don't eat it like that because I realized that I don't actually like the food. I just like it because when I eat it, it makes me think of something that makes me feel a certain way.
Okay. I mean, that makes perfect sense because there is no reason to actually like McDonald's over any other type of food, right? If you really think about it, taste wise, it ain't shit.
Five Guys is better.
Five Guys is better. Everything else is better than McDonald's, to be honest. But why do you go to McDonald's? There has to be some sort of thing that happens in your mind. It's like, hey, we gotta go to McDonald's.
So that's why I say,
Unless it's 12 o'clock midnight. That's the only thing.
or no, yo, low-key Burger King.
Oh, there's Burger King.
I'm telling you, Burger King.
I started out with Burger King.
Hey, I'm not supporting people to drive drunk or anything like that,
Or
but
eat fast food.
right? But if you had just come from a party, right, and you were to eat, right, go to Burger King.
Why Burger King?
For some reason, bruh,
Sure.
Burger King, when I worked at Burger King, bruh, all the drunk people would come to Burger King and they would be so specific. They would be like, yo, let me get a Whopper, fresh, bruh. I want it fresh. I could tell when it's fresh. You can't fuck me up.
Can't fucking lie to me, bro.
Fresh fries. They would always ask for like shit that I would make for myself because I knew it tasted so good. And
I knew the secret.
I realized that Burger King, bruh, while like fucked up, is just, bruh, it's heaven, bruh.
I feel.
There's some, you know, like
Every food fucked up is heaven, guys.
yeah, but Burger King though, like it was something like the people who go there
they knew
at night are always drunk. It's everybody there is drunk, so it's like they had to know like a secret, bruh.
Nah, bruh, it's at night. They gonna be drunk.
You could go to McDonald's. There's a McDonald's every corner.
They always down
versus Burger King
because they down.
Nah, bruh, this Burger King was literally in the middle of nowhere, bro.
When Burger Kings get rushes, it's because the next McDonald's is closed.
Probably, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, we had regulars.
Of course.
There's people who come to
everywhere
BK.
got regulars. Yeah. When I first started in America, Burger King
McDonald's
every
or Burger King?
Burger King every day.
But I'm saying like if Burger King was more of it ready available, what would you do, McDonald's or Burger King?
Burger King. No. Wait, you talking about right now?
Like right now, if you could get it fresh.
McDonald's
fresh? Nah, you tripping, bruh.
Nah, it's like, okay, so
I'm gonna tell you the Bacon King, bruh.
You're right, Burger King. But chicken, McDonald's.
No, bro, you tripping. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right here, you tripping because there was something called the fried crispy chicken, bruh.
Do you talk about the long one?
No.
That's why I was gonna be like, ugh.
No.
I'm chicken all the way.
I'm talking about the.
Oh, that's new.
When it was fried, bro, and I worked at BK, that's how I got fat. I literally would eat
before you go home.
Bro, their ingredients, bro. If you make it fresh, Burger King beats like McDonald's, everything else.
I know, yeah. That's another thing I always liked about Burger King. It seemed like all the ingredients are actually like ingredients. Like, no. Well, you work there. What's the secret?
Yo, I'm gonna be
mayo
honest.
Sauce, mayo.
What I learned is that some of the burgers
Cheese.
right there. I learned that nothing you get from any fast food restaurant is fresh.
But what about when you made a fresh burger? The freshest burger you made.
The freshest burger I made was gas.
Exactly.
It was gas. But I'm saying like that made me realize because no fast food place serves fresh burgers.
Yeah. No.
Like them shits been sitting there for a while. Unless they just had a rush, them shits were just sitting there.
But what about if you ask them to make it fresh? You hope they make it fresh.
Nah. So yeah. Because what I would do back in the day for BK, I'm sorry, don't arrest me.
You can't say this. This is Burger King. This is a big organization.
No. That was like years ago.
Fuck it. We hope the NDA still is intact.
Yeah. So what I did was, right, I would just get the oil, right? That was sitting with the old burgers and just pour it on because it would be like, oh, it's fresh because it's more oily. And that's how people would fall for it.
Wow. Arrest this man as soon as possible.
And if you came, the drunk people who came, bruh,
They said, fuck
sometimes they would ask for it fresh and I would give it, bruh, the burgers were green, bruh. Yeah, bruh. And and you could be like, oh, I'm the only person who did that. Nah, I'm telling you, everybody did that.
You like, I did it the least.
My managers would tell me, nah, fuck that shit. We're not gonna make nothing new. Whatever you guys, what we got.
What if we say, please make it new? If it's not new, I am going to leave a Yelp review.
One time, there was the only Yelp review I ever had was I used to play my speaker.
It was for you?
Yeah, because I used to bring my little speaker with like my coworker.
Didn't you get a Yelp review also at Robex?
I don't know, but it was at BK, right? And I was with my coworker Kareem or Cheyenne,
Abdul Jabbar.
right? Shout out them motherfuckers. I haven't seen them in forever, except Kareem. Kareem stole $300 from me. By Ubering.
Oh, that nigga.
Yeah. And I found out when he quit, bruh.
Hey, yo, Kareem, bro, if you watching this podcast, bro, be a man, bro. Be the man, bro. That's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
You a bum, nigga. Why you doing that?
But I was cool with this cousin Samori.
Hey, Samori, get your cousin a fucking paid man, bro.
But aside from that, bruh, like I had my little speaker and I would be playing back in the day, bitch, I'm drowning. Wrist so icy, wonder why she like me, bitch, I'm drowning. I bottle in the and then I dipped it in the fountain. You know that song?
Yo, we got to clip this.
Yeah. You know that song, bro?
Yeah, fucking A Boogie with the hood.
And then this old guy came in, he was like, I heard the word, the N-word. It's the N-word. I come from Georgia, and these words are not. And I'm like, bruh, like,
they are not allowed.
And then he went and called corporate and said that somebody was playing the speaker.
Corporate probably like, damn, another one? Fuck. Just tell him.
It's
stop.
because he was just a white guy who came. He just came. He told his whole life story. He said, I came here to see my daughter and I'm appalled by the music that's playing.
Wait, like, was you playing it in like the lobby type shit?
I was playing in the kitchen, but I was playing it loud.
In the kitchen?
I was playing it so loud, but though I was playing it, blasting it.
But still. Look,
and then you just see me in the background like, bitch, I drowned.
Think about it. What type of fuck ass, square ass nigga do you gotta be to not know that in a job setting, you want to play your own fucking music? Especially, was it late at night or was it in the morning?
It was like in the afternoon.
Oh, you tripping. You tripping.
It was in the afternoon.
That nigga like, damn, on a casual Sunday evening.
No, but it was like 6.
It's getting dark. I guess.
It was like 6, 7, you feel me? Like,
I guess. I
I
wouldn't mind.
The little kids don't even understand what I'm saying because all you hear is tss, beep, 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 beep. Like,
Plus,
you know what I mean?
You come to the ghetto, you gonna see some ghetto ass shit. Like, but, you know what I mean?
I mean, it wasn't the ghetto. It was on it was
you tripping, bro.
I mean, it wasn't the Ritz Carlton, bro, but it was on
Kendall
on Sunset. Yeah, like
Sunset.
Right above Miami-Dade Kendall.
Tripping. I see why now.
Nah, but it was next to Navarro.
You got motherfuckers.
It was next to Navarro.
You got motherfuckers that go to church every Sunday.
But it was next to Navarro,
What's
bro.
Navarro, bro?
Motherfucking, that's like ref CVS.
And motherfuckers go to church.
I thought, yo, if I'm right next to Navarro, there's a barber place right next to that Navarro, only refs.
What that got to do with?
I was thinking to myself, these refs, they don't understand English.
this nigga from Georgia.
And then a dude just came from Georgia, bro. He's not from there, bro.
Yeah, he the anomaly.
Me? Yeah.
It's like, why you even want to go to Yelp, nigga? Like, you don't even come around here, bro.
Yes,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
Stand your ass back.
Bro, I remember I would play MC Chocolate, the Maldita Mami, and the rest would be like, oh yeah, chocolate. There was a Cuban rapper who came, and then my coworker who was
shout out Ronay.
no. Shout out Ronay.
Shout out Ronay.
But
Renard.
But Cheyenne was like, yo, you don't know who that is? I'm like, no. He's like, bro, that's the artist. But I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know who the fuck that dude is. And he had like gold chain with like a gold like lion type shit. I don't know.
MC Chocolate?
No.
Or some other motherfucker?
Yeah, some random ass dude. The only other celebrity I saw was CJ at Robex.
CJ. Who's CJ?
The whoopty. Bitch outside is a movie.
Bitch outside is a movie.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a celebrity, but not really.
But he was surprisingly. I'm sorry, but
short.
Yeah,
of course.
like surprisingly like.
Rapper niggas are always short. Apparently.
Yeah, but he was from New York though.
Rapper niggas are apparently always short. It's weird, especially this new age rapper niggas, like niggas that sound like whoopty.
Yeah,
bitch, that's the size of the movie.
And his bodyguard.
He had a bodyguard.
Yeah, his bodyguard was there.
Candle.
His bodyguard was just.
Who gonna clap him in Candle?
I don't know.
Who?
and it was at Ropex, right? You feel me?
Who?
But he had his bodyguard like standing in the back, like watching everybody. But his bodyguard was kind of funny to me because his bodyguard seemed like the kind like dumb guy.
He probably gonna get a smoothie too.
Yeah, no. He was like that retarded.
I get
like that Dada ass.
Bodyguard.
You know what I mean? He was like Dada as fuck, but like he was like
it's like the cheapest bodyguard.
But he was happy. You know what I mean? He was like
you could vibe with this bodyguard.
Like you could pay him for like 3 Hershey bars, like, and he would be like, oh, like that.
Okay,
like
Diego
that.
looking motherfucker.
Yeah. But he just looks hard the whole time. But really, he's like.
I hope if that motherfucker ever sees our podcast, he's gonna come kill me because I keep throwing shots at him.
Hey, I mean, you see, you gonna have to find
him. Jab. But nah, bruh. That's wild though. I didn't know that motherfuckers was out here in Kendall with bodyguards.
Right.
Coming to smoothie stores.
Right. What are you doing in Kendall?
What are you doing in Kendall? Right.
Shouldn't you be in South Beach?
Right. Why are you in Kendall? Well, yeah.
What's Kendall?
Bitches outside is a movie. This is not a movie in Kendall.
Yeah. And next to Tamiami Airport,
bruh. That might be one. What if you about to take off?
A PJ? PJ?
What do you mean PJ? PJ.
Like maybe he came on a PJ.
Oh, private jet. Yeah.
Off Tamiami Airport.
Yeah. You know, I actually, that might be a lot of reasons why you might see a lot of celebrities in Kendall, because I feel like that private jet thingy is like the only one there, so it's like it might low key be a reason. That's crazy. One day it's gonna be us, bro. Private jets. I don't want to write no fucking commercial waiting at the airport.
Now I want to write at the airport. So people just be like, "Hey, what's up?"
Yo, it's Joseph. Then I hope nobody knows me, Loki. I want to be famous, but I hope like it's like one of those famous where it's like.
Nah, I want to be known.
You pull out your phone, you like.
I want to be known, but I want
That's the guy that owns.
I want my fans to be cool. Like, I want my fans to just be like, hey, yo, bro, I fuck with your shit. Can I take a picture? I don't want my fans to be like thotties, like Instagram thotties, being like, oh my God, I love your work. But it's like, okay, name one thing that I do.
Aren't you that guy on the Discovery Channel?
Hey, yo, I'm telling you, the Instagram thotties, they hound dogs for money.
Bruh, hey, you showed me that girl that went to your school on the Fresh and Fit podcast. Mm-hmm. That's interesting because like you said based on how you detailed how she was when she was younger, and seeing what her profession is now. Well, her
Sandra, shout out to Sandra. I'm afraid to say it. Shout out to Sandra. Yo, there was a girl from a high school, bro, which is crazy. Her name is Sandra, bro. I'm sorry, Sandra.
Shout out to her. We saw her on the Fresh and Fit podcast.
She was a little Dada.
If
you understand what Dada means, you know what I mean? You've been a long-time fan. You'll understand.
Fan.
But
go back to episode 1.
Yeah, she was a little Dada, right, in high school. And I saw her on the Fresh and Fit podcast, and I sent him it, bro. And her brain cells, bro. I'm so sorry, Sandra.
Diminishing,
but
by the second.
You fucking up, bro.
Twofold.
I remember she was doing some real estate shit.
Yeah.
I think it was a scam, but she was doing some real estate shit.
It wasn't even real.
And I was
Where's
like,
my house?
I was like, at least she's doing something. You feel me? And then
You had faith in her for once.
yeah. And I saw her on the Fresh and Fit podcast and what she was talking about. And
Yeah, bro. Apparently, the homegirl that been on the podcast like 6 times. Apparently, is a renowned thotty. Apparently, she be switching niggas like simply based off money, by the way, and clout.
I'm just saying to her, bruh, she is she picking a wrong route, bruh.
No, but check me out. Like, she invited her. Apparently, her debut was she invited her to come fuck this guy. Now, a lot of women in today's society might not see anything wrong with this, right? A lot of women, I believe me. If like this is a guy's podcast mainly, but if a lot of women were to watch this podcast right now, they'd be like, "So what? That bitch gonna get her bag. She gonna go fuck another man. Who cares? She gonna come up. She gonna get all this Fendi, Louis, Prada, all that bullshit, right?" But let me tell y'all something. In the end goal, does that sit well with your soul? Mm-hmm. It's the soul for me. For me, it's the soul.
Nah, but look, I'm gonna tell you how that's bad for them, right? 2 things. Number 1, you attract what you look for, right? If all you look for is money, you're gonna just find dudes who don't really love you for you.
That's another thing too. If you are chasing the bag, you're gonna get treated like an object, bro. Mm-hmm. Because if a nigga has money, if money is my motivation, what do I do with money, bro? I buy shit. I expect shit to do shit that I buy it for. So if I'm giving you money, bro, I'm gonna use you like an object, bro. Mm-hmm. And I remember one of the girls on the podcast was like tripping about that. I'm like, bro, you there for the money? Mm-hmm. No shit, the nigga look at you as an object, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, no shit. Like, you can't be surprised by that. Mm-hmm. Although what he said was crazy though, he was trying to fist her and shit. And she was like, we not doing that. I thought it was like on some rapey
That's
shit.
what Sandra said?
No. It was some other girl. But it was on some shit like they've been together for a long time. But then that night he tried to like do some crazy shit like that. And she wasn't fucking with it. So she was like, I'm out. But homie threw her bags out. Like literally took her bags and yeeted
But you
them.
know why? You know why she wasn't down for it, right? Because what I realized with girls is girls are down for everything if they really like you. Like, if they really like you though,
yes,
you can do little things to introduce things little by little.
Okay,
but you know what I'm saying?
You can't do it like off rip. There's certain things you cannot do off rip no matter what. Anal, you cannot.
No.
Off rip,
I get you.
No matter
but what I'm saying is like I feel like the way she could have been explaining it was a little bit misconstrued. I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt.
I feel.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like she, at the end of the day,
there's 2 sides to the story.
Yeah, she didn't really like him like that. She was just using him as a sugar daddy.
Yeah, but it was funny how the girl that was explaining it was like, that wasn't her that it happened to, but the fact that the dude threw her shit out, but instantly looks at her as if she wanted to do it. But I just like think that's funny that he just automatically looked at her. Like he threw her shit out, but he wasn't mad at the friend. You get me? He was just like, oh, so like you what you up to? It's like,
hey, I mean at the same time, like what I said, right? What I feel like when you see all these girls, right, on social media and whatever, and just in life in general, why they're on the path that they're on, right, is because they're
searching for some validation, and it's coming too easy to them, and they're making decisions that are I think it's coming too easy to them, and they're making like the bad decisions.
You know what the girls, the thotties right now and all that shit is like?
What?
It's like when you hear hood dudes, right, be like, oh, it's the system. Oh, it's this. But you see what they do as a person, and they've like, never tried. Yourself. Yeah, right? They've never tried. I can understand somebody who's tried to better themselves. Yeah. Right? But they've never tried to better themselves, and they just think that shit's just gonna change for them. Yeah. I feel that's what thotties are.
Yeah, they're like, how come I can't find a good man, but based on my past.
But they're not good people.
Another thing that I think women have, and I'm sorry women for attacking y'all like this,
But
y'all
they're
could
not good
cancel
people.
me.
Bro.
They're not good people. But this is what I'm gonna say. I don't feel like I don't want to say women because there's a lot of smart women that are able to understand certain things. But I feel like a lot of these new age women aren't able to understand like your actions have reactions. Even though you don't see them, they have reactions. You get me? So like if I sleep with, for example, if I sleep with 30 people, maybe you could just simply like put that on a text or on Twitter and be like, yeah, so what? I like to have sex. But there's more to that. In sleeping with 30 people, there comes a lot of things to that. And I feel like women sometimes they don't fucking understand that. Let's say, and another example of that, this is a classic one, is like, let's say you get with a girl and you start spending a lot of money. She doesn't really want to save her money. Like she can't see like, oh, to be able to do more things, we have to like save money and have like build a future and build an empire type. Like they don't. It's weird. I don't know if they don't think ahead or they don't think of the consequences. I don't know.
It's because
no offense.
this is where we've come to.
Get in the comment section if you what oppose my views.
This is what I think is happening, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. From just noticing people in general.
Are you not being honest with me?
No. Sorry, that's a filler word that I use.
I feel you.
I always got to make sure I keep it 100. You feel me?
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah, real talk TV.
Real talk.
I feel like a lot of people are not living in the real world, and it's not just girls, right? You could say thotties, but I think it's also men, right? Who aren't living in the real world either. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of these people are doing things without really trying to realize at the core what they want. And what they want is to be happy. The way you become happy is not through pleasure, it is through joy. And the problems with pleasure versus joy is to get joy, which is like a consistent happiness. You have to basically suffer to get that joy. You feel me?
That's it. Hey, low key, that's some wise wisdom right there.
No, it's for real. I feel like a lot of
no one really thinks about that, but what you just said right there, joy and happiness, low key, are sometimes different. And for the joy,
and pleasure,
it might take a while.
Like pleasure is eating, right? You gotta fix it up a little bit. I'll hold it down. Holding it down since 1998, bitch.
That's your birthday.
That's when I was born.
You're already 23, right?
You're... Can I hit this?
Yeah.
I was looking at it for you.
Go ahead. You don't want to look good?
For sure.
Yeah, I got you.
So yeah, but
Nicotine break.
what I'm saying is I feel like a lot of people nowadays, right? They don't realize that to get good happiness, right?
Slime me another.
To get like true happiness, you have to put in work. The problem with work is work comes with suffering, right? What people have to come to terms. I feel like
Why does that always happen?
Yeah, it happens to me too. I feel like the American problem, right? This is a problem in society, right? In all communities, our American problem is we get
in all communities, our American problem is
we are so readily available to entertainment, right?
Cheap and so I keep reading this thing on Instagram that makes so much sense. It's like the government gives us like cheap entertainment to keep like the basic average motherfuckers just like alive, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, basically.
It's like you could save your money and become like a millionaire and do all these big things, but most people are not gonna do that because they're gonna get entertained by all this cheap entertainment that could keep them trapped into like a smaller life.
Yeah.
And then that's literally what I'm trying to build the fuck out of.
Yeah. And it's just women, right? Like the girls, not all girls though. It's not all girls.
Not all girls, but let's bring statistics to this motherfucker. Not all girls, but another thing is like 80% of women is like the consumer market of like America. Let's forget that. Let's not forget that they are the reason why most of us spend on cheap entertainment. Ain't this a bitch?
Look,
Bitches.
at the end of the day, what I realize what women really want is somebody to they want a companion, right? But I feel like women don't understand what you have to put to get more in the end. You feel me? Women just understand like what I have to put now to get something quick. You feel me?
Yeah, I could agree to that. Women are good. Like women.
There's benefits to having a girl.
A lot of benefits to having women, and there's a lot of things that they do for us men that we can't even fucking begin to understand or fathom. And I'm starting to see them in a weird way, but they are, like you're saying, they don't seem to be like. I'm not going to say that they're not long-term goals type shit, because in the long term, doing the things that they make you do little by little will help you improve as a person. But they don't see the bigger picture, man. Yeah. Like a lot of the times they don't. So and that's that
but
can be frustrating. But that's not all women.
You know why it is though? I think because I feel like there's a lot of guys who are ruining it for us. For people who want to have genuine lives, you feel me? Who want something truthful, who want something real, you feel me? Who want to get the next level.
I mean, it depends on it depends on the type of girl that you're fucking with. Because a lot of girls, they won't even deal with the type of guy that you're talking about because they just don't even like that type of guy. Right?
Nah, they'll like that type. They'll meet that type of guy eventually, bruh. It don't matter. They'll meet that guy through a club.
They probably meet that guy on average more often than not.
The simp, guy. Right? Yeah. The simp. And
often that guy, it might not even be a full simp type dude, but he's in his simp phase because he's just trying to get some pussy. Yeah. And that's another thing that you bitches don't understand when a nigga's just trying to get some pussy. But then again, y'all bitches be thinking with your pussy, and then you're like, I'm just trying to get some dick.
Yeah. What I'm saying, and what I realized is that
because then they'll be like, men are shit. Why are all men like this? Is like, bitch, the nigga didn't even remember your first name, and you gave him the pussy. You thought he was gonna.
What I feel like is women need to know, right, that like men, right, they like sex, right, but at the same time, if you want to keep a guy, it has to be more. You feel me?
Yeah, if you want to keep a guy, it has to. Yeah, it has to.
Like check this out, right? I could have friends as a guy. Yeah. I could have on a basic level, not even thinking about girls, not even thinking about intimate relationships.
Especially if it's a guy that gets pussy or that could get pussy, it has to be more.
No, but
it has to be.
I'm saying think about it
because I found out that in any relationship, I don't want to jinx relationships. People that haven't gotten a lot of relationships, but if you're hoping to get in a relationship for some pussy, get out.
Yeah, it's not gonna work out.
It's not worth it. You gonna get tired of that pussy. No, I don't want to say you're gonna get tired of that pussy. You're not supposed to get tired of girls' pussy, but like, if it's just pussy, you gonna get tired of it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not. It's an object.
It's
right?
an object. Yeah. It's just like fucking your watch. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just. Yeah.
I'll just get another watch.
Type shit.
And the
tired of this one.
What I'm telling girls is
you gotta treat your watch like a fucking motherfucking timepiece. You can't be letting everybody wear that shit.
Yeah, and not only that, bro. You gotta put think about like this. If in a job, right, a job sees, oh, I noticed that you've had like 50 jobs, right, and I'm trying to apply to our corporation. They're gonna be like, oh, we don't want to hire you because we've noticed you have a lack of consistency to keep a job, right?
And these dumbass bitches be like, but I know how to work because I've had 50 jobs. It's like, no. It shows that you do not know how to keep a job.
Yeah. You feel me? You could start a job, but you can't keep one. And what relationships are, unfortunately, is low-key a job.
Yeah. And that back to that joy thing you're saying, when it comes to relationship, to build the joy, you have to go through a lot of pain. Yeah. You have to go through a lot of like differences. You have to go through a lot of like, oh, this is what that person's like. This is what that person likes. This is what that person's like. That person like. Because at the end of the day, one thing that I'm noticing with relationships is you are different people. That's it. It's like me and you. We're different people. What you like is not what I like. You know what I mean? We could have things that we do like, but which, like for the most part, we're so different. You know what I mean? Even though we fuck with each other heavy, we're so different. And that's one thing that a relationship will show you. You know what I mean?
No, but I feel like the thing that like
It could be little things. Why'd you put that over there?
but
You know, I don't like when you put that over there. It's like,
but think about this, right? Why bro, even my dad was like, "Hey, yo, I like your podcast," right? Because my dad be watching my podcast. He says, "I like your podcast because it's like two different people." It's like he always says, Mike is always chill and relaxed, and then me, I'm always like, you feel me?
shots, baka baka.
And he
Bati boy. Bumba clock.
and he's like, but I like that. You feel me? But the reason is you gotta think about why are we friends, right?
Yeah.
Because we have the knowledge of like everything is not gonna go smooth. Everything is not gonna go how it's planned. We might be different people and we might have different things, but at the same time, the one thing we have in common is that we want to reach something greater than ourselves. We want to continuously improve. We want to continuously upgrade. You feel me?
Yeah,
we want to learn more.
I think it's more than that. Me and you is more than that. There's a lot of people that you have the same goal of improving with. I met those people. You both want to be the richest, baddest motherfuckers in the motherfucking world, right? But your vibration is not the same. We have some, you know what I mean? Like there's vibrations to it too. I feel like there's like energy. There's like that's your boy. Like you guys connect in a sense. I understand what you're saying, but like, you know what I mean?
It's I get you.
Because the dream also has to match. That's like the goal. That's like the why would I even hang around you?
No, I
You know
get
what
you.
I mean?
It's one of those moments where like when it's like I look at you or you look at me and it's like I know what the fuck you're thinking about, right?
Yeah.
And it's
because
like
it's like this is exactly what I'd be thinking. So I know this motherfucker thinking the same shit. It's
Yeah.
like this motherfucker just do that.
and that's what I'm saying with girls, right? I feel like girls don't even try to get on that frequency with their guy.
Hey, one thing I want to say, I don't know what it's like to be a girl, but one thing that I'm noticing about females, and I don't want to speak for all females, is one thing I noticed about me and Joe and a lot of guys is we're like men, right? So we want to like achieve something. We want to have a family. We want to build wealth. We want to have something more. One thing I noticed about females is they're really good at living in the present and living into like what I want now. You know what I'm saying? So that's the one big difference I noticed with females. All females are low-key kind of like that.
But you know what it is? I think it all stems from the fact that
So I find it a disconnect when I'm like, let's say I have a goal that I'm trying to plan for.
Yeah.
And then the female wants to do something like now. Like she wants to live in the now. And I'm like,
I feel like that's low key like girls in themselves, but
Yeah.
at the same time I feel like
so I feel like they're very like possessive and very like, this is my world.
yeah.
In a weird way, even when you get in a relationship with a female, she low-key is your leader. She's
Yeah.
the one that controls you in a sense.
But you can't let that happen.
No, you can't. No, like,
I get what you mean.
You know
it's
what I
it's
mean?
like it's like an advisor.
yeah, it's like if you want to even be good with her, you have to low-key let her be the advisor.
Yeah.
Be the, you know what I mean? So it's like, ugh. Unless you a single king, you just coming for one night, you know what I mean? In that case, you flex your whole shit. You the king of that day. But if you want to keep a bitch, she has to be the one.
But at the same time, you know what? A girl could be advisor, but what does an advisor mean? An advisor means, right, that at the end of the day, whatever you decide, she believes that what you believe is the right choice. I feel like a lot of girls don't have faith in their men. Like if it's
But let me also say to that, that's I feel like a lot of females need to have more faith towards their men if they want to have a better relationship, because a lot of men they need the encouragement, because a lot of men, like I said, they need to build their shit. So it starts from here, it goes to here. So if you keep knocking them down, it's going to be lower and it's going to be slower for them to reach up here.
Yeah.
And if you were like your girl was like more encouraging,
they would reach.
That nigga would have way more confidence and start climbing way higher faster.
That's what girls are good for. Girls are good for.
That's why you find like the girl that's always nice always gets the most niggas because niggas like the nice energy.
Yeah.
We love that
feminine
shit.
energy.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That shit changes us in a weird way we don't even know how to fucking explain. But when y'all come nagging, that shit makes us a little, like...
Yeah, what you doing wrong, you feel me? Because at the same time, it's like, but you need that too.
You need that too.
You need that too, but you just don't need...
Everybody needs to get checked once in a while.
You don't need too much. Too much.
It's bad in the homes that it's like you come home every day.
I feel like sometimes, another thing, girls do too much. They either love you too much or they be talking shit to you too much. You feel me?
Yeah.
And they're not ready to overstep that boundary. You feel me? Like if they talk shit too much, they might flip a switch and you say some shit you regret, right? And then they get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, that's another thing I've been noticing. It's like the bipolarness in relationships. It'll have her saying some crazy shit. Next thing you saying some crazy shit. You feeling bad. She felt bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you're so confused as to who did what. You're just like, huh?
The way
How did we get
the
here?
way I see it is I always see girls as in character, and you can't let them get you out of character.
You can't let them get you out of character. That's why lately, I ain't gonna lie, more recently than not, I've just been like, I just had to turn the kill switch off. I just be like, you know what? Fuck this shit.
You just be like,
robot mode.
Okay.
Okay.
All
right. Wait, this doesn't make sense. No.
Yeah, no. You wrong.
You wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just that. But hey,
what time?
It's been it, y'all.
Yo, we had a good podcast.
Shout out all the followers. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe.
Shout out my
comment.
boy Colton Baker. I'm about to get tatted by my boy Colton Baker. Shout out Sunset. Right, everybody went to Sunset. Not everybody, but shout out Sunset. I'm about to get Colton Baker. Search him up on Instagram. He's a cool tattoo artist. I'm about to get tatted by him. Shout him out.
All right, so that's been it for episode number 14. I think we'll catch y'all in the next episode. Real talk out.
Boom.
Do.